Be persistent no matter how slowly you may. At first, you have to move. With persistence will come success. To have persistence, you must first establish your purpose. What do you want to achieve and what drives you to work for it? You must have a strong motivation. Trust yourself. You have enough skills and knowledge to succeed. You can devise an exact plan on how to do it. Maintain a good relationship with people who can help you. Practice your willpower. Focus on your plan and disregard your fears. Remember that without persistence, you will be defeated even before you start. With persistence, you will win. Many people wait for the big break in their lives. It may be a dream job or a good business opportunity, but they only become disappointed. Breaks only equal your efforts. It doesn't occur instantly. By organizing a plan and being persistent, we pave the way for the big breaks in our career. Now, some people may have strong desire and precise plan to succeed, but why don't they achieve it? This is because they give up easily. They quit after experiencing a failure. Defeat is temporary. The answer to defeat is persistent. Sometimes it appears that there's a hidden guide whose duty is to test men through all sort of discouraging experiences. Defeat is only a test. If you have turned persistence into a habit, then surely you will overcome defeat and reach victory. Eventually, you will become successful in any endeavor you have. Chapter 10. Power of Mastermind. There's a saying that goes, knowledge is power. But knowledge as it is cannot be used to gain riches. Knowledge is power only if it is structured and aimed to a goal. The mastermind is a group of people who can increase your knowledge and therefore your power. There are people who have the same desire and purpose as you. Take for an example a set of electric batteries. A single battery can only yield a small amount of energy. But when it is joined with a few more, their energies will last longer and stronger. When you have a mastermind group, they can help you become more powerful and can also help you overcome your weakness. Before Henry Ford owned his corporation, he was poor, ignorant, and illiterate. But he surrounded himself with 50 trusted men in the business. He also became friends with Thomas Edison. Ford maintained harmony and cooperation with these great minds to become as powerful as he is. Because of the support and alliance that Henry Ford got from his mastermind group, he won over poverty and ignorance. He mastered illiteracy and intelligence in just 10 years. After 25 years, he became the richest man in his country. There are indeed many economic advantages of having a mastermind group, but it also has a psychic advantage. No two minds ever come together without thereby creating a third invisible, intangible power which can be likened to a third mind. The group increases the power of the individual. In essence, two minds are better than one. If there is a good working relationship within a group, they can achieve much more than any individual. They can create wonders and possess a great power more than a single person can ever imagine. Chapter 11. The Mystery of Sex Transmutation. Transmutation means the change of energy from one form to another. Sex is the strongest stimuli of men. To transmute sex means to express sex energy to more productive way than the physical. Sex energy can be a great advantage for creativity and business. Sex is natural. It cannot be eliminated in the nature of man. If left on its own, sex can be destructive. But by using willpower, sex energy can make man create and achieve a lot of things. Successful musicians, lawyers, artists, and businessmen have won over their physical desire. There are different mind stimuli, example of which are alcohol, drugs, and fear. But of all these stimuli, sex is the strongest. Men who have not transmuted sexual energy end up in crime, poverty, and misery. But those who won over sexual desire become geniuses. A genius is like a pilot of a plane. He has flown over trees and mountains. He has moved onto a far heights. The obstructions such as mountains and trees are needs such as food and sex. The genius has made himself free of all these ordinary thoughts. He can use the full potential of his creative imagination. The creative imagination is the sixth sense. The more it is used, the better it gets. Through practice of creative imagination, successful men become wiser and more productive. Studies have shown that successful men have strong sex energy. They apply their sexual drive to creative outlets. Songs, poems, and novels are driven by love and sex. Charisma and self-confidence can be derived from sexual appeal. Like artists and businessmen, you can tap the potential of your creative imagination. Find out outlet for your sexual energy than the physical means. You can use that mind power to achieve greater things. Learn to use your sexual energy to gain advantages on your career and become wealthy.